Whoa, Cricket Junkie. Whoa, Cricket Junkie. Whoa, CricketJunkie.com.
Hi Cricket Junkies, it's Tracy. I want to share an album I made for a friend who's renewing her wedding vows. This album is the Retrospection 2 by Kathy King. I used her tutorial. I changed it up a little bit, but not a lot. This book is really large, so some of the pockets and things that she has in her tutorial, I didn't add them because I was already out of space. This is a 10 by 9 size album, and I think the pages are probably 10. You can use 10 by 10 paper. And I used the Just Married line by Echo Park. And here it is right here. And I actually had to use 2 more paper lines from my stash because, as you see, I don't have any more paper. I used every scrap of paper in that pack. The other 2 lines I used was Love Story and Blush Glam by Craftsmith. I just had those in my stash, so I pieced it together, and this is what I came up with. Okay, so here's the front, and then the side is pretty basic. I just have a the paper with the sticker on the side, and then this is the back. Now for the inside, here I have a basic pocket. I didn't add, she had a belly band here with some flaps and things, and I didn't add that because, like I said, I was already out of space. And I just added a tag. Now this tag I did use from Signature Stories, from Kathy King's Signature Story line, the wedding line. I cut this tag on my Cricut using her SVG files from that line. And then here's the front, and here's a pocket. And then there's 2 tags here, and then here's 2 tags in the pocket. And if you open this, you have space for 2 more pictures. And what I liked about this book was that you had a lot of space for 8 by 10s, and especially for a wedding. You know, a lot of times you'll get an 8 by 10, or you'll get larger size photos, or you have the option to use it as a layout as well. So when you open this, and then I love the paper, and then you have more photos. And then this closes, and this opens on this side. And then here's another pocket card from the Echo Park line, 4 by 4 photos, and then this one, and then you have 4 by 6. See if I can get in frame. And then here is I took Kathy's suggestion and not added a lot of magnets to this album, and I used the large paper clips, and here's one. So you just use this paper clip and you open this, and you have space for a picture. And then here's your pocket. Now this pocket here, I did use a magnet. I think I used a magnet twice in this album, which is odd for me because I usually pack my albums with magnets, but this one I didn't. And then you have space for 2 cards, 2 photo mats. And then this opens, and then you have 5 by 7 here, and then this opens, and you have space for 3 by 4s. You have pocket card, and then 4 by 6s. And then this here, I love this. This is 4 by 6. You have space for 6 4 by 6 photos. And if you open this, then you have a pocket, and here's a tag in the pocket. And then this closes, and there's your magnet. This closes this way, and then use your paper clip, and that'll just clip it together. And then here's the next page. Now this is a belly band type page, so you can have a photo mat in here if you like, or you can put pictures or whatever you like in there. A large picture, and you open, you have space for smaller pictures. And then again, you know, I tried to mix it up and give her space for different size pictures. And then that closes. Now this page is the acetate page. I wasn't happy with it. It's okay. It's just, I think my acetate is too thick, so when it doesn't stay open. That's my only gripe. But it could be because, like I said, it's too thick. I probably should have used a thinner acetate. But I like the concept. You can have a nice photo here, and then you pull this out and you have space. There's your pretty paper. I didn't want to cover that. and then you have more photos. And then here on the back, you also have 4x6, and then you have a space for 5x7. So this, oh, and then you have a pocket here, but I didn't put a tag in there. And then you close this, and then again, I'm going to just use the paper clip, and then that closes that down. And then here this side, again, you have your 4x4s, and then space for 4x6. And then here, I actually did a page for the bride. That's when Here Comes the Bride, and I cut this. I used my Cricut, but I don't remember what cartridge this is from. It's I'm not really sure, but I love this dress, so I just cut that out. And then you have space for 4x6s, 5x7s, and then this flap opens, and then you have opens to this. Now this Always Forever, this heart pocket, and these tags here are all from the Signature Stories wedding album. So I used the SVG files from that tutorial and cut these out, and I love how this came out. And then this just closes, and then you have a space right here, and you have your paper clip there. And here's your next page. And you have more space, and this opens to a layout, and then you have your card here. So I like this, pretty versatile. You can mix it up, you know, do whatever you like, make it pretty simple, or you can get elaborate with it. My only suggestion is these pages are huge. If you want to eliminate some things, you can, or if you can do what I did, I actually increased my binding from 1/4 of an inch to 3/8 to accommodate, because I knew I wanted a lot of pages. I wanted her to have a lot of pictures, or room for a lot of pictures. Now this page here, it's the same thing. It's from the SVG file from the Signature Stories wedding. And then you open this, and then you have, let me get in frame. And then you have a tag, same tag that I had in the on the first page. So you have a tag. Then here's space for 3x4s, and then here's your 8x10, or you can do a layout. And you open this, and you have more space for more pictures. And then this closes like this. And then this one is magnetic. It was so thick, so I was able to stick a magnet in here, so you don't have to have a paper clip on this one. And you open this side. Room for 4x6. You have a pocket here if you want, but I wouldn't suggest it because it's already full. And this opens. And too, my other thing too is when you're doing an album like this as a gift for someone, I didn't add a lot of embellishments, although I have the ephemera pack, and I'm going to give it to her. I'm just going to put it in the album and give it to her, because I don't really know what picture she's going to put in here. You know, reception, you know, all those types of things. So I didn't want to do that. But I'll just give her the pack, and she can add it as she likes. And then 4x6, and actually this is my favorite page. And this opens, and you have this different color scheme, but like I said, I had to piece it together because I ran out of paper, and her actual wedding colors is navy and pink, so I was trying to stay with that theme, but you know, with the paper situation, I was able to blend it together, and I think it looks okay. And you open this, and I just love this basic black and white page. And then you open this, and here you are again. And then I just left this. I love this paper, so I didn't add a pocket. And then you have space for pictures here as well. And then you close this. And again, this one has a magnet. This pocket has a magnet. And then this closes. And then I'll just use this and paper clip and do that. And then here's the last page. happens. And it's just the basic layout. And then this page here, on the tutorial, she had I think it was a pocket, yeah, it was a pocket in the back, sort of like an envelope. And I decided not to do that because, as I said before, I was running out of space. So I just added this pretty paper and called it a day, because I didn't want it to be too big, and I didn't want to have alligator mouth or my book is this wide and, you know, I can't close it. So overall, it's a nice album. I hope she likes it. It's really thick. And the tutorial, the tutorial is pretty easy. It's just there's a lot of flaps and things in the book. Alright, so that's my album. I hope you guys like it, and don't forget to leave me a comment and like this video, you know, and I always reply back when you leave me a comment because I appreciate the love. Alright, and that's it for me today. See you guys next time. Take care and have a crafty day. Bye.